Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another week of NACE. This time, we're coming around for the last chance qualifiers, but it is so good to see everybody here. It's been quite a while since we've been up here and streaming for you guys. It's so excited to see you guys. Whew!
It's very wonderful to be in front of the camera today. I love to give my little play-by-play of Rocket League. It's such a hype game. It's so quick and fast, and whenever I'm behind the saddle streaming, we've got Val today. Whenever I'm behind the saddle, I'd be sure to give my commentary. Not that y'all could hear.
And yes, today we'll be playing against the Kansas Jayhawks today as well for the last just qualifying match. This will be a best of 7, yes. And welcome Haley to it. How long has it been?
Since?
It's been like a month, right?
It's been like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, like
a little while. Because if we did get that Monday before, and that was
right.
2. I think that
21
was...
days.
21 days.
Hey, well, we're here now.
We're back at it.
We're back!
Just in time for the playoffs.
Yes, well, qualify.
The premier playoffs.
Yeah. This can get us to playoffs here, though. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Well, anyway, while we're waiting for the game to load up, Alex,
Yes,
why
let's
don't you
get
take
on
it
to the
away?
verse of the day. We'll be reading from Acts of the Apostle, verse 10. No, chapter 10, verse 43.
Easy for you to say.
It's been a while, okay? It's been a while. He is one of the only prophets testify about, saying that everyone who believes in him will have their sins forgiven through his name. And, that's just, quick little verse, to believe in God, and he will help you follow your path. He will guide you to wherever you need to be. Your sins will be forgiven as long as you believe in Jesus Christ and our Lord and Savior.
Word. The inspired word. And I'd like to give a huge shout out. Thanks to our sponsor, Townsend Pump Service. Call 806-794-3993 for all your water well service and pump needs. Remember, water is life, and go Shaps.
Always gotta think Townsend Pumps,
Always gotta think
Absolute
Townsend Pumps.
goated. Yeah. Coach's dad is here as well. Yeah, Townsend Pump, baby, let's go. And then
Water.
water.
Looks like we've gotten into the lobby. We're just waiting for the game to begin, or Kansas State.
Yeah, we're so glad to be back. I look a little
wonderful.
different.
So right up here. Notice he changed his hair just a little bit as a result from the generous donations from the charity stream.
Yep.
$800. That reminds me of the Price Master. That one garage sale where there was a mysterious hooded figure with a loudspeaker. Someone would ask the price of an object, and the Price Master would speak up from his booth into the bullhorn or the speaker or whatever and say, $5,000. And it was like a cassette tape. Absolutely
Also,
absurd,
stream,
fellow.
Your fish moment.
The fish moment. The first $100. We didn't get our hands on a whole fish. So,
Yeah.
a big old fish fillet about
That might have been my fault,
yay
too.
long. It was fun. It got stuck in my hair for hours. Right after the charity stream, I think I went to bed for a good 2-3 hours, hit the road, 6-hour drive up to Oklahoma City.
After being slapped by a fish.
After being slapped by a big old cut of salmon. And then I didn't sleep till, I don't know, 10 p.m. that night.
Dude, I knew, like, I forgot it was like 2 o'clock. No, it was 2 o'clock. It was like 6 o'clock.
And we're getting into it.
Okay, you know what? Let's get into this match.
Fighting over the ball. Looks like in Kansas State, we're looking at Jar right now. So we're just hopping all over the ball. Got it on LCU's side of the field. Kansas State, no one there to bump it in.
That would be a demo coming out from Kansas.
Like that guy's name was Spade or maybe Squade.
Oh,
Who's to
shot
say?
on goal already.
Ooh.
And another demo. And LCU's favor this time. And oh boy!
Process setting it up and
already.
tipping it in. All
25-second goal.
Just a short 25 seconds.
Andy, I have played Power World one time ever.
Absolutely.
And I
incredible.
literally only did the tutorial and logged off. I still haven't really played Power World.
Shame on you. Shame on you, Alex. Haven't really played Power World.
Yeah. But you know, what really is to play is this defense here, as LCU is pretty much just taking the lead here and already applying more pressure in Kansas City Gold State. Pop up in the middle. Smack is going to send it.
It's like we're keeping possession of the ball really well. Have last touch.
That was a great snatch from Drips there. And that's a great goal from him as well.
Yes, we do have the blue name advantage.
We are
the
men in blue.
We are the blue people.
No, not
yes,
the blue.
Yes, we are the blue gentlemen's squad. Like first touch on the ball is going to go to Kansas State. LCU flying out of the way. Drip's going to try and get up there. Just can't make
great
it.
save.
Ooh.
Good job by Smack there.
Smack's going to really reach for that.
And a demo. That's going to get a little momentum boost right there. LCU now be able to clear this. Great head away there.
I got to say, our team does have
That's
wonderful skills at keeping possession.
Process?
Ooh,
Oh, just a little off on that, unfortunately.
No one there to tap it in. Process gonna nab the full boost.
Ribs is gonna snatch that ball. It's gonna go back to Process. Process wins the 1v1 right there.
We've got Sauce from Kansas State trying to take the ball, just can't quite get it.
No one's there to hit the shot in the middle, but still in Kansas territory. Hovering over Drips now. Process
just barely blocked. Looked like it was
is there
Sauce
to
that
intercept
blocked
though.
it.
Moving over to center now. No one's there to contest. Just gonna play it safe there. Up 2-0. Drips is a shot.
Launching it that way. Process tries to go for it, just can't quite get there. Gonna have to rotate
we're gonna
back.
reset here.
Shot on goal.
Great block by Drips there. Drips dribbling it all the way to Kansas City side. Gonna go to the other corner now.
Not gonna let Spade get a handle on the ball. Like Sauce is gonna take it away, gonna try and set it up.
But great clear.
Just get knocked away.
Schmacked leading it. Hits across the wall. No
Over
one's
top,
there.
Set up. Process can't quite get it.
Just a little too far in the corner there. But applying so much pressure. 1 minute left in this game. Up 2-0. You love to see it here.
Love the mind games there. Taking all the boost, making sure that Sauce was completely out of boost. Nabbing the full boost and going for the goal.
Process once again. Almost the exact same position as last time. Going, yeah, basically the exact same goal there. And there we go. A 3-0 lead now, leading LCU for this first game.
Kansas University is really going to have to pick it up in this last minute 47 if they want to make it out with a round 1 victory. Keep in mind, this is best of 7, so the first of 4
amazing
will
block
take
by Process there. And that's a clear goal.
Wide open.
Barely
just
misses.
No one there to put it in.
Just all the pressure that LCU is applying, like the amount of shots on goals is absolutely insane. Keeping the ball on Kansas' side this almost entire time here.
It's like a pressure cooker in there. They just keep at it.
This is the battle of the birds too. The Chaparrals versus the Jayhawks, baby. And right now, it is showing who the better bird is.
Ooh, Kansas trying to get it while no one's home. Process gonna boost in there, get it out of the way. Schmack
just gonna
stopping
get that
another
thing out of here.
Sacrificing his life for the cause.
Oh my.
It's a fight for possession right now.
30 seconds left, basically.
Just need to get in there.
Oh, barely misses that right there. James is going to hit it back inside. Off the wall here. To the other side for Schmack.
Schmack, try and set
Process.
it up.
Not able to go forward with it. Too much momentum.
No one
And
there to reach it.
Great clear. Kansas trying to clear this out now.
Last 10. Looking like a done deal for LCU.
Game
Just
one.
gonna try and get that ball on the ground to end the first round.
And
Not quite. Kansas really fighting to see 1 point, so it's not a shutout in round one. Gonna do everything they can, and there it is.
There we go.
LCU taking round one 3-0.
Love to see a great start there. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
love to
definitely
see
what
it.
you want to see. That was a dominant start. Absolutely.
That's exactly what you want to see. Great start, 3-0. Don't let him get a point. At this point, we've got both the point advantage and the mental advantage. Kansas really couldn't get a hold on the ball. So we're putting them in the headspace that we are ahead. We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah. Oh, it's like, what else would you rather do for a opening for a game one? Like, you show the superior defense, you show the superior offense, you get in here, you take a quick win, and then you go to game two.
Right. Even when all three of our players are all on their goal and they try and get a shot, we just fly right in and stop it.
Drib's process with the goals here. Absolutely phenomenal work there. And we are staying on this blue side.
Getting back into round two, LCU's going to take
oh
possession
my-
of it and just knock it right in.
Smack that thing in there.
3 seconds. 3.
We just went back to the game, man.
From the very first tip-off, just going to smack it right in there.
Yeehaw, baby.
Love to see that
Let's
coming
go.
out of Schmacked. Really
you're
putting
Kansas,
the screws on Kansas.
If you're Kansas here, you're thinking man, that's not something you don't want to see, right? That is a momentum and a morale killer for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But for
3-0 in
LCU,
round
that
one.
is beautiful to see.
Looks like this is very much a game of threes. 3 players each team, 3 points round one, and 3 seconds to the first goal. Let's see if Kansas has anything to say.
Right now, looks like,
They're playing very defensively, had 2 in the goal there.
I mean, when they see what LCU's been doing, like in the 1v1 scenarios, like in the corners, they know they have to play way more defensively. But it does,
The problem is defense will only get you so far when LCU does still
and
have a
especially
point
when you're
advantage.
down, like,
Oh, yeah.
oh,
And they're just going to... There's the response coming out of Spade. Going to knock that in there.
what I was about to say, when you're down a point, having defense is great, but how are you going to score? But I just been slapped in the face.
There it
and
is.
told to Shut up.
Commentator's curse right
Calm
there.
down,
It's
comment-
all tied up. Round 2. Won't be a blowout, but hey, still looking pretty good. In the first minute 15, we've seen 2 goals. LCU still holding pretty firm possession, even if it is on our side of the pitch.
Ooh. Trying to get this ball out of our territory. Great hit by Dribs. Smack boosts his way in there. Gonna reset back for boost and
Process gonna get a
process.
hold on the ball, try and get it there. Ribs is going to run in, tap it out. Schmack setting it up, just hits the bar.
What is that, like 3 goals that have barely just whiffed now?
Just about. But we still have the ball. We're still pushing.
Oh my, not again, come on.
Just barely missing it.
This is teasing at this point.
Process gonna try and get it in. Sauce gonna knock it right out of the way.
Dude, I'm getting upset.
Process got the full boost. Gonna try and take it all the way across.
Putting the pressure back on Kansas goal line now.
Ooh.
Process gonna clear it back over to Kansas side.
Pass it over to Schmack. Gonna set it up, and there
time,
it is.
We're going to smack that thing in there. Oh, baby. Yeah, 5th time is in the charm.
It's like we're wrapping up in the last 2:10 of the game.
You know what's funny? Spade used to be my old tag.
Oh, really?
Yes. Spades was Steph. I had to ask him. I was Spades. And then it was Spades and Clubs.
Hey,
Yeah.
drop the S. That's a new guy. That was a real brawl for the ball right there.
Just because AI has been developed doesn't mean I'm playing for Kansas. I'm playing for the real bird.
It's like keeping that ball in the air. It's not going anywhere. Staying right in the middle of the
But now
pitch.
we finally get a clear and a
It
shot.
is. Just chip it in from half court. Love to see that 4-pointer from Process there.
Yeah, you know, they were playing very aggressive there, trying to tie the game up, and they got punished for it.
Trust the process.
Yes, indeed.
Last minute 54. 24. Let's see what they've got. Forgive me, I never really learned how to read. Kansas put up
Forrest
a
Gump
good
like.
first tip there. LCU has to get it away from the goal. Still up 3-1. I do know how to read those ones.
Oh, put it in the corner side there. Smacked once again, try to hit it in. That's going to go over middle, and we do get blocked
Can't
there.
quite get it. All players going to get a tap on the ball, but can we tap it in?
We are tapping in this corner over here, that's for sure.
Process going to try and get it. Going to knock over to Schmacked. Really up in the air. Going to try and... Kansas just can't quite get it.
Gonna relay it back.
And there it is. There's the sauce. Last 31 seconds, Kansas is going to need to score not 1, but 2 points to take this round. LCU just needs to hold the lead.
For a minute.
For
30
31
Dude,
seconds.
I don't know where I got the minute from.
We
I'm
don't
like,
know how to read.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
we're so excited.
My mama always told me I didn't know how to read the best.
My mama always told me I didn't know how to read the best. But I knew one thing. I could run. And so run
And I did. And there we go.
And there's the process.
Gonna wrap this game up real quick.
What number is that? That looks like a 9. 9 seconds left. It's like LCU's pretty handily going to take this round, see if we can get one more to get a 3-point lead. Really no need.
And there.
2-1. Once the ball hits the floor, there's no more. LCU gonna take round number 2 for a solid 2-round lead on Kansas.
Quick reminder, this is a best of 7, so this is not game point here.
Not game point yet, but we are halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. So,
Like, still great stuff there, you know. They did score some points this time. Boo.
What
But
can you say? Hey,
forget about it.
Hey, 4-2, nothing to sneeze at. Nothing to sneeze at. We're just jumping right into round 3 here.
There is no
Demo off the kick. Gonna keep it on Kansas side. LCU is still blue team.
I'm blue if I was.
And I'm blue. It's like it's on LCU's side. Gonna try and push it over towards Kansas. Ooh, decent setup, just no one there to knock it in. Dribs, come on,
I hate the sound. I hate the sound of the slime boost. It is so.
Oh,
Hey,
process. Getting
not
it up
enough
there.
boost.
Just can't tap it in. Dribs.
Fortunately, it didn't have enough boost.
Dribble it in there.
Hey,
There it is.
trust the process,
Trust the
you know?
process. Trust it.
Just trust it.
45 seconds.
You don't know what to do? Trust the process.
Trust the process.
That's
Trust
it.
Trust it.
In process, we do trust.
Game of threes, round 3, took 3/4 of a minute to get that first ball in there. What can I say looking at 3-0?
And all right. They do win the trade this time. Process is there.
Not just going to let it slide. Kansas really going to take it here with Sauce.
Process getting that thing out of there. Dribs is able to clear it. Oh. That's a pop-up in mid.
Spade trying to squeeze it out. Jar grabs it.
Ooh. There's so much happening. It's like so many micro interactions. You don't know where the ball's going to go for every scenario here. But it's going to go back to LCU territory as a reset now.
Feast to the eyes, a race to the ball. Looks like we've got them all.
You
No
got
one there
two
to
cars.
grab it. It's like Schmack went to nab it.
Fortunately, doesn't have any boost. Able to nab it. I don't know how he was able to steal that boost. Oh my gosh.
Grips knocking it up in the air. Schmack gonna receive it. Just blocked by Sauce.
No one's over middle, unfortunately.
Schmack gonna try and.
Ooh.
It's just a process. Somebody
What is
fly
happening
by.
back there? What?
Oh, it looks like, is that Rule 1 there? I think we've got a classic bit of Rocket League Rule 1 there. In Rocket League, Rule 1 is when two players are found accelerating into each other head-on and neither of them are demoed. They are required by civil law to remain there until they are knocked out of that deadlock. So when both teams are down a player, LCU takes the lead. Schmack's gonna knock it in.
I was so confused. Like, how? Wait.
Oh, now, what are those guys sitting there for?
Yeah,
Like, we have disengaged Rule 1 and is back to regular play. Well, whenever they respawn, they're not headbutting each other. Knock it right over to Kansas side. They are all right there. Drib's going to knock it out of the fight.
we're gonna knock it over to midfield now.
Process
and that's a
over to
pass.
Schmack.
Process
There we
to
have
Schmack,
it.
baby.
There
That's
we
a
have it.
3-0 right there.
2:17 left. 3-0 on the board.
Looking like game 1 over here.
Looking pretty handy.
All right. 2 minutes and 17 seconds.
2 minutes.
Not
17
five.
seconds. We know how to count that one.
Hey, blame the font.
Oh.
We were just quoting Forrest Gump, okay? What?
Sauce tried to knock it in. Ooh, Jar. Schmack knocked it out of the way, but not far enough. Jar was able to swoop in for that.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a clear and more of like just get the ball rolling, and Jar was able to take that off.
All right.
But still up 3-1 with 1:24 left on the clock.
Nothing to sneeze at here. So I heard a demo back there. Seems like a Kansas player got blown up.
And, oh my!
Process knocking it up. Dribs trying to get Just trying to get a hold on the ball here. Kansas is doing pretty well this time at keeping it.
That's a shot over middle.
Schmack's
And
just gonna
Schmack,
tip
there we
it
go.
in.
And there's his hat trick.
Yeehaw.
4-1 lead now.
Would expect nothing less. 152 left on 125. Don't even. 125 left on the board. I remember how to read now. Kansas gonna try and get their hands on the ball. Knocking it over top. Not quite there to set it up.
Great
Jar
clear.
running for it anyway. Seemed to work last time, but not
Yeah.
this time.
That clear there as well, just able to get them all out of LCU territory. But fortunately, Smack doesn't have any boost here.
Sauce sticking like a bug on a wall, holding the ball.
All right, Dribs hits it to the middle. We are going to get the clear advantage. 1v1.
On
1v1.
Kansas.
Oh my
Spade
gosh!
Sticking in the corner.
The most beautiful stall ever. He was shattered by that.
Glorious. You'll love to see it, folks. 35 left on the board.
You love to see those 1v1 interactions, dude.
Oh, yeah.
LCU just makes it look so
Kansas
phenomenal.
threatening a point right there.
I mean, at this point, you have to, right? Like, this is 5-1 right now.
With 21 seconds on the board, it'll be hard to get up 4 points for Kansas.
Yeah.
Never say never, but I haven't seen it, I'll say. Process looked like just got a demo on Spade. Spade gonna rush in, get a demo, not a point.
Let's go!
All three of them right
Yes!
there. 2 seconds on the board, can't get it. That is round
And
3
now-
going to LCU.
Now we
match
are
point.
on match point.
Match point.
Last person standing.
It looks like
wins.
a Kansas State player disconnected there.
Yeah, I think we're 3 make the lobby at this point. I think as high as you can go is best of 5, right?
Right.
Yeah. But great stuff, LCU coming out here so far. What is that? 10 points total? 3 games?
Yes. It was 3-0, 4-2,
Yeah,
and
four.
3-1.
Okay. No, you scored 5.
5-1.
Yeah, so 5, 4, 3,
12.
12. 11.
12. So it's 12 points LCU. 5 plus 4 is 9. Plus 3 is 12.
I got 5 plus 4 is 8. Oh my.
I may not know how to read, but I can do math.
Oh dear.
We receive top tier education. The best. We have the best education. No one's got better.
Oh, yeah.
Still waking up from spring break. That was a good.
Week.
I'm counting the days. 9 days. Good 9
you'll get
days of
Easter
rest
soon,
and
too.
relaxation. You know, it looks like we're getting into round 5 was already underway, and it looks like LCU already got a point. What do you know? I say round 5, I meant 4.
LCU kicking it off apparently has a scoreboard within a minute.
You blink, you'll miss it. Just like that. Didn't even need to hear us talking. I got the point anyway. Sauce just gonna tap that ball.
Yeah, you know, we were being bad. I was being bad at math.
Process technique. real fight for possession here. Schmack's going to be coming in at top speed just to push the ball out of the way. Sauce going to grab it. Drib's knocking it out.
No one's at middle, unfortunately.
Schmacked all out of boost. Process going to just barely miss one of the Kansas players flying in.
It's going to get snatched up there by Sauce.
Process putting it in the air. Spade going to knock it. Totally missed the grab. Whoever was up there didn't quite catch it.
Shot on middle. No one's there, though, unfortunately, to contest it.
Kansas is starting to really play well here.
Yeah, this is a lot more defensive-heavy match now. Only 1 point on the board here, going back and forth from the rotational sides. Dribs hits a shot over middle.
In 2.5 minutes now, just 1 point on the board. I think that's the slowest
this has been
scoring
a very
we've seen.
unconventional game from both standards. With all three standards so far.
Oh,
We are flying
Dribs
high,
sent it
though.
that way. Hitting it
Well,
on
wait,
the high bar.
there's more.
Regaining possession. Jar knocking it out of the way. Spade was there too. Kansas not going to let that fly. Drib's going to put it back in the air. Speaking of fly, just got to trust in the process here.
Ball's gonna roll to pretty much midfield. Back on LCU's side now, trying to clear this out here.
Drib's running in for it. Can't quite reach. Process going to get a tap. Back over to Kansas. Looks like Spade's got it. Drib's going to knock it out of the way. All hands on deck here. Drib's going to knock it backwards so Kansas can't get a handle quite so early.
Great
Knocking
little
it
tap.
up in the air. Schmacked. We're going to see Process come in. Get a tap on it.
Putting in that corner side now. No, just almost stay mutually both in this side of the corner from both sides here. Just can't find really anything off this after just resetting from both sides to both sides.
Real tough fight for the ball. We've got
1 minute
left. Kansas just needs to score one
LCU
whole
would like
point
to score
tie it.
another one to solidify the game state here. But both sides played phenomenal defense. LCU tried to drive it to the middle here.
Jar gonna put a lid on it. Ooh. Let's see.
Oh,
Spade just gonna tap it in. Had an ace up his sleeve. No one there to knock it away. Jackpot.
now this could go to an overtime match now if LCU or Kansas doesn't score within these last 30 seconds. Trying to find something now. This is the time to shine. This is life or death for Kansas City, and this is a win, not go home situation because we still got they still have 3 games if they were.
Both teams gonna play really aggressive right here to get a goal in the last 15.
That's boost there, and that's a shot on middle. No one's there, unfortunately. Both are back. Looks like we might be playing to overtime.
Process is gonna need to run with it here.
But wait!
Oh! Just can't get it. Drib's gonna keep the ball alive. Not quite overtime, but not quite under.
we're
Hits
going
the floor and in overtime. First goal takes this round. Let's see if LCU can get it for a good 4-0. Kansas trying to stay in the lead here. If Kansas does not take this round and the subsequent 3 more rounds, they will not be going to playoffs. This is a fight to continue playing
This
in the
is the
series.
last chance.
Schmack's
Qualifiers
gonna
as
grab
LCU
it.
banks in the
Can't
backboard.
knock it in.
But wait!
There's
The
more.
1v1 situation. Process. Drips.
Dribs. Come on, Dribs. You got a boost.
And
There it is.
there we go.
Yeah.
The back and forth between Process and Drip takes the game home. LCU goes to the playoffs.
Just needed another 35 seconds. Easy piece of cake. Dribble it right in. That is how you love to see it. LCU gonna take the game 4-0 going into playoffs here.
Like
You
it was
love to
nothing,
see
baby.
it. That was nothing. Kansas State University, never heard of them.
Those Jayhawks, they can go jaywalk out of here.
The J who? The J what? The J huh?
Hey,
You
the
love
Battle
to
of the
see it.
Birds is over.
Hey, no one outspeeds the Chaparral in terms of road running. We are taking the competition and running.
Meet, we are out of here for real.
We're out of here.
Woo! Good stuff though for this LCU side. Just
Total
quick
of
whip.
14 points from LCU. That's all you need.
You love to see that.
All you need.
Like
I mean, hey,
a quick 4-0, you know?
just a quick 4-0 against Kansas State University. I mean, some little old university in Kansas.
Oh yeah.
It's a quick 4-0. Never heard of them.
Kansas City, never heard.
It's Kansas State University.
Oh, I just
It's
called
one-
it
it's one of
Jayhawks.
them.
It's just Jayhawks.
It's Kansas. It's somewhere in
Jayhawks.
there.
Well, there are two Kansas. There's the big Kansas, you know, the Wildcats, and then you get the Jayhawks.
I didn't know. I did not know there was more than one.
Yeah, so you call this Kansas the Jayhawks. The other one you call KSU.
Now I know that Kansas is Kansas, but I know there's no Arkansas. I know it's Arkansas.
It's Arkansas.
It's not true.
It's Arkansas.
That's it.
Arkansas. But
Now, some people have some preconceptions. Those preconceptions are wrong.
see, my family is from Arkansas, so
Well,
I'm gonna say Arkansas.
hey, it doesn't mean you know how to say it. We could get a player interview.
Yeah.
Who are we thinking?
Nope. No idea.
One of them. Now I wonder who was in that Rule 1 earlier. Do you recall?
I don't remember. Because we really didn't get to see their names. Because we didn't move the camera
They
to
were
them.
all the way over
Yeah.
there. They were all the way over there.
I am the captain. It is funny because it never moved to them, though.
I mean, why would it? The ball's not over there. Ball was over near Kansas. Don't need to see it at the LCU goal. There you have it. All right.
I do
Well,
think they have another game, though.
I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go without a player interview this time.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That'll be it for tonight. LCU making it to the playoffs as far as our
Let's
Rocket League
go!
Premier team goes. Oh yeah! I think Plus is still in the running. We didn't get their stream on air, but they did. They did it, and they're going right now. We're not going to get that one on air either, as we were just wrapping up this one.
But yeah, that is going to do it for today, folks. Thank you all so much for coming out here. We appreciate your love, support, and this will be LCU signing off.